Hello everybody, Martin here, back with the last match of this Legacy League. We're on the draw, our opponent mulligans to 6 and we get this hand, which I think we're going to keep this. We don't have a profitable turn 1 play outside of the probe because Deathrite can't be cast off Volcanic, but we have Young Pyromancer and Stifle and Daze, some good stuff. And they mulligan to 6, Scribe to the bottom. Come on, fetch land, go. No, okay, Grove of the Burnwillows. Deathrite Shaman, okay. So I guess this feels like 4-colored Loam. So not the best matchup for us. So I'm just going to probe here because we have a number of options available to us. Okay, so yeah, there's a Chalice, there's a Knight, there is Loam, and there's a Mox Diamond. So without them just top decking another land, they can't cast Mox Diamond, so they can't get to the Chalice. They draw another land, they can though. I don't feel like giving them another land in the graveyard yet, so let's keep open Stifle. The next turn we can fetch for Deathrite. Oh, there's a Wasteland. I guess we'll Stifle that. And we'll Daze the Chalice. Well, they're not interested in that. Maybe we're supposed to... Yeah, maybe we're supposed to make Young Pyromancer here. Oops. Start working that way. The next turn we can like waste them. Play out our own Deathrite. Yep. Okay, Mox Diamond. So they go for the Knight or the Karakas or the Chalice. Oh, they're greedy. Oh, okay, no, never mind. Loam. They're not greedy at all. That is a bit of a problem for us. So if we waste them here, what did they loam up? They loamed up Karakas and Wasteland. So they have a Karakas in hand, the Chalice, and the Knight. So if we waste the Grove here, then they play the Karakas, and then they loam, and we daze that, but it's not good enough. Well, the good thing is with this Delta, we can fetch out another Underground Sea, and the next turn we can like eat life from the Loam with the Deathrite Shaman. Stop this Wasteland shenanigans. I think we need to try and stop this Knight. go. This is good. So next turn should be a good one. I think what we're going to do here is we are going to, if we daze the knight, then they have to use their death right to pay for the daze, leaving us. And let's say we return the, oh no, then we, what I was looking at was like both like killing their death right and their knight. I think we were just going to have to settle for killing their knight for the time being. Or, I mean, I guess not. Just not do anything here and kill them both. Let's take the Loam. The only thing that saves the Loam is if they have Tranquil Thicket. Bolt that. Man, they really should have played out that Chalice. Okay, yeah, they're conceding. Alright, well, this is a pretty scary matchup, I think. We probably want the Winter Orb. Maybe not, though. I'm not sure. They aren't like a heavy life from the Loam deck like the lands deck is. But I guess we still want like Surgical Extraction for Loam or for Punishing Fire. How good is Baleful Strix? Dies to Punishing Fire. Gets in the way of a Knight, though. Although, like, Knight is really mostly an issue because it gets to Machine Gun Wasteland us. So we want the Grudges for, like, Chalice and Mox Diamond. So what don't we want? On the draw, probably not so much the Stifles. We've shown them Stifles, so they have to respect it. But I don't mind taking those out. Yeah, maybe shave. Like, we shave Daze, but with the Winter Orb, Dazes are like really good. So let's try it this way. By the way, if you're an experienced Delver pilot, please let me know in the comments or whenever how wrong I am with all these mulligan sideboarding decisions and mulligan decisions, because I am not that I'm not that experienced. All right, well, I don't think we can keep this hand for obvious reasons. No colored mana. They're also mulliganing. It's tempting to keep this, right? Because we have a relevant piece of interaction here. We die to turn one Chalice, basically. We don't have a land, obviously, that's the big problem here, but we get both a Scry and a Probe. Seems really loose. I'm going to try and keep... Oh man, I'm already regretting it. Yay! So keeping this, ideally it would have been like an Underground Sea or a Fetch so we can play out Deathrite. But yeah, this works. So let's probe, see what we're dealing with. Oof. Waste times 2. Savannah. P Fire. What is this? Tireless Tracker. I'm just with this card. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, investigate. So they get a clue token. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, put it plus 1. Okay, so that's pretty nasty. Tireless Tracker. Okay, well, so we can play a Delver here and pass the turn. And if they want to kill the Delver now, they have to not wasteland us. If they waste us, they can't kill the Delver. So anyways, when they Punishing Fire, we can Force of Will it and surgical extract, or we can surgical extract their wasteland now. I think I like surgicaling the punishing fire. Come on, flip, baby. Flip or land. Well, land works. Scalding Tarn. So this is going to get us a Deathrite Shaman. And now, actually, maybe I do like surgicaling the wasteland, because Deathrite Shaman can just eat the punishing fire. Maybe that's what we'll do. How big of a problem for them is it if wasteland gets... Actually, I guess probably not. Like, it's a bigger deal for us to be able to save our creatures now. We actually have the lands we need. Kind of. I mean, that's a bit of a stretch, but... Oh no, I didn't write that correctly. They had the second wasteland, didn't they? I just didn't write it. Yeah, I guess we'll... What do we exile? I guess we exile Delver. Because there's no reason to do this now. We can wait until their draw step. Do we brainstorm to ensure this flips? Nah. And it flips with days, so it's neat. So I think actually I like brainstorming here. So I think we just have to go like full aggro on them. We'll flip this on a bolt next turn. Let's play out the second Delver. We're going to stop them on their draw step to extract the punishing fire. I guess this let them draw a second one. Oh, okay, never mind. They are conceding, so I don't know if this was like... This felt like they were a bit of a pushover, actually. Like they... Excuse me. I mean, this felt like maybe they gave up a bit too early is what I meant to say. Maybe they were like depressed or something. Maybe they were like X2 like me and we're looking at an X3. Alright, well, I mean, that was an interesting league. I feel kind of bad for just folding to that manaless dredge deck, and the other loss I had was to the Eldrazi, and I also beat Eldrazi, so I mean that's probably not a too unrealistic representation of how that works, that matchup. I like this. I have to say, I like this deck. It's a lot of fun. I don't have a great deal of experience, like I've already said a couple of times with Delver, but this feels like a very well sort of balanced deck, very well poised to handle the different matchups. I would have liked to play against Miracles. I've played against Miracles with this deck a few times, and I feel like it's sort of one of those matchups where, like, on the surface, it's really hard because counterbalance and stuff, but you can really leverage small advantages here and there towards, like, a potential game win. So I know it's a pretty cool matchup. So, with the sound of a hospital helicopter hovering over my building, I am going to say goodbye, and thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll try to spit out some more videos, maybe a bit more frequently. I hope I can, but it's tough with the kid and stuff. And also, I'm starting a new job in a few weeks, so that might also gobble up a bit of my time, but we'll see. I hope to be back with more videos soon. And yeah, if you like what you saw, feel free to subscribe, spread the word, all that good stuff, and I'll see you around. Bye bye.